Hi, this is Chris Morrissey with House Prospector, and this is my Keller Williams mobile app. And I'm going to show you how you can easily find a house or an open house or a rental, whatever you're looking for, how easy it is to use the mobile app. Now, you'll notice that on your main screen you have this area right here. If you're looking for houses, say for instance, wherever you're at, you turn on down a neighborhood and you go, wow, this is a really cool neighborhood. I'd like to see what the prices of these houses are. What you can do is you can come up right to this icon right here, the icon of a little house, and go ahead and click on it. So I'm going to click on it. It's going to do a search. And, excuse me. And what it has done, my phone or the mobile app has actually used my phone's GPS, so it's located me, and what it did, it brings back all the houses that are currently all the way around. And to prove that, I'm going to come up here and see this little icon right here. This icon is a map, so I'm going to click on the map and it's going to show me, and notice that right here, that little blue dot, that is me. I'm at my office. This is the Keller Williams office right off Puerto Real, right down the street from Mission Hospital and Mission Viejo Mall. So we are very close to everything. Actually, there's going to be a new Target right in this general area going in pretty soon. But so it is bringing back all these homes. And so I can see, like if I'm in a neighborhood and I go, wow, this is a really cool neighborhood, I'd like to find out what the pricing is. You can see that I have 3 houses right in this neighborhood on looks like 3 different blocks. I can expand it, I can contract it, but you can see exactly where each one of these homes are. Now, I see the price, but what I can do is, if I want to find out information on this home, all I need to do is click on it. So I'll click on it, and it gives me a short little brief pop-up window, and it gives me all the information. It shows me right here that originally, well, here's your address. Originally, it was at $799,990, and now it's at $795,900. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,090 square foot home. But say for instance, okay, that gives me the brief information, but I want even more information. So now what I can do is I can just click on here, and what it does, it brings up all the information. So there again, it's got my price, what it started out as, what it is now. It gives me my square footage, gives me my bedroom count, gives me my bathroom count. Right here, if you want to get pre-approved, one of the things that if you use Keller Williams and Keller Williams app, what we can do is Keller Williams now has mortgages, and because you use a Keller Williams agent to either help you buy or sell a home, especially if you're buying, because that's why you're going to need some kind of a finance. This is how much you're going to save on getting that loan. So there's always a cost on loans. You know, for whatever reason, there's going to be a cumulative cost, and what we're going to do is by using an agent, Keller Williams agent, you can save up to a little over $8,000 in getting your loan. Anyways, we'll get past that, and to scroll down and find out more information, I'm just going to use my finger and scroll up just like this, and the page goes down. Now here I can see that it is active. It's in the county of Orange. The year it was built was 1970, 4 beds, 3 baths again, square footage. Lot size, I'm surprised it doesn't have the lot size, but it doesn't. So anyways, we'll keep on going down. It shows us what the subdivision is. It shows us what the school district is. And then it has interiors, shows you exactly what the appliances are, shows you family rooms, fireplaces, a lot of information. We'll keep on going down, then an exterior, front yard, backyard, the driveway, the parking situations, 2-car garage right here. It does have a pool, so there's pool, private, in-ground. Property has a view, Light City Hills, so out the back it probably has a nice view looking out the back end. The age of the house, I sound Canadian now, is 48 years old. So there's a lot of information here. Goes into the MLS and some descriptions, but I'm going to scroll back down. To scroll back down, I just take my finger, scroll back down this way, and I'm going to come onto the picture, and what I'll do is I can scroll left or right to look at all the pictures. So I'm going to keep on scrolling, showing me a lot of the pool area. Now I'm into the house, showing me the kitchen, what the kitchen looks like. Counters are kind of not upgraded. Does look, if I'm looking close, this is a electric burning stove. So if you're looking for a gas, you'd have to do a little more investigation to find out if this house has gas or not. But this right here is a good indication that it's electric stove. So that's one of the things that you'd have to investigate a little bit. Showing more of the kitchen. You can kind of see that they have carpeting here, that they have tile here. So you can actually see a lot of things as you go through, sliding glass doors, but that's how you would go through and look at some of the pictures. Now notice up here it says 3 of 99. What that is when it did a search of the closest 100, or I should say 99 properties that are currently around me. So if I go back here and I get back, so it's showing me this is my dot, this is me right here, and if I scooch down, it'll start showing me all the properties that are around me. So there was 99 of them. Now if I click back onto one of these, click back here, and if I can also scroll by using this arrow key or forward or back arrow key to go to the next listing. Go to the next listing. Now another thing that you can do is notice that this one is 964,000, but if I go back just to, this is 1.1 mil or 1.1 mil, but this one's 500,000. So maybe the 900 and the 1.5 thousand or 1.1 million is out of my price range, and I want to look at things in the 500 to 600 range. Well, that's when I'm going to go to my advanced settings. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click on this little icon, which is the back arrow key. And I'm going to go back arrow key one more time. So I'm going to click again, and I'm on my main page. So this is my main page. Now I want to do is I want to come up to these 3 icons, these 3 bars. I'm going to click on it, and it's going to give me my full drop-down box. So if I wanted to, I can go by and I can click here for nearby homes, nearby rentals. I can contact my agent for whatever reason. If I had a interest in finding out whether that house actually has gas or not, I can sit there and I can contact the agent and find out, hey, does this have gas? You know, I can do all kinds of things like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to the advanced search, and I'm going to click on it. So as I click on it, I'm going to click on it again. Sometimes it doesn't come up the first time. And I'm going to clear everything. So I'm going to come all the way down here because this is my last search, and I'm just going to hit the clear button, and it wipes everything clean. So say, for instance, I want to look at things in, let's go to a different area. So let's go to Rancho Santa Margarita. So I'll click in here, and I'll click Rancho Santa Margarita because I want to look in that general area, and I want to look at houses in a certain price range. So I'm going to come to price range, and I'm going to come up to where it says 500,000. So you notice the minimum is 500,000, and I'm going to bring the maximum down to 600,000. So I bring it to 600,000. So now I'm only going to see properties in the 500,000 to 600,000 range in Rancho Santa Margarita. I'm going to need, I'm going to leave the bedroom and bathroom, but let's say I need at least 3 bedrooms. So I'm going to click on 3 bedrooms. So I'll click on 3 bedrooms. Now I can click here for property types, and you'll notice most of it's all going to be all, but I'm going to click off of all, and I want to get rid of lots because I don't want land, I don't want a commercial. Multifamily, you may or may not want a multifamily. That is when it's either a duplex, triplex, or quadplex. And I'm just going to go with a single family residence. So I'm going to click off of this. So I'm going to look for condos, townhomes, or single family residence. I'm going to come down here and click on OK. So now it's only going to look for these 3, single family, condos, and townhouses. I want to only look for active listings. So I'm going to click here on the drop down box, and I can do active or pending. Now pending's not going to do me any good because that means it's already under contract. So I want to look for places that I can actually go in and purchase. Now if you are a seller and you are interested in finding out what homes around you are selling for, then you can go into pending, and it'll tell you approximately where the prices are on when things are being sold. So I'm going to come down here. We've checked active, so I'm going to say OK. So now I've come down here, and say I'm interested in looking at the inside of the homes. Now if I hit search, it'll give me a search, and it'll give me everything, all the condos, everything for 3 bedrooms in this price range in Rancho Santa Margarita. So I'm going to hit search, right, and I'm going to come down and hit the search bar, and it's going to give me everything that's around there. And it comes back, and as you can see, there's quite a few properties that are around here. So I can look through these, and it says viewing 15 of 15. So there's 15 properties that meet my criteria. Okay, well, let's say I want to see if there's going to be any open houses with this criteria this weekend. So I'm going to come back here. I'm going to hit my back arrow key. I'm going to go back into my advanced search, and I'm going to come down here, and where it says open house, I'm going to come off to the right hand side and click the open house button. And then I'm going to come back down and say boom, search. And now it's going to give me a search, and let's see how many it comes out as. 7. So out of the 15 properties that are on the market in that price range in Rancho Santa Margarita, 7 of them are going to have an open house. Now, where do I find what day and what time? I look right down here at the bottom, and it says that this property is going to be open Saturday, October 27th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Now, the other nice thing is, see this little icon, which is a calendar. If I click on that, it'll give me a bar, and this bar is added to my Google Calendar. So if I click here, it will actually bring up my Google Calendar, and it'll have all the information on the house. It'll give me the address, it'll give me a lot of the pricing and everything else. I'm not going to click on this bar simply because if I do, it will stop this recording because it will jump me to my Google Calendar, and once it goes from one app to the other app, it actually stops the video. So I'm just going to say cancel. So I'm going to cancel that out. But what it will do, it will give me all this information. It'll give me what the price is, what the price was, gives me the address, square footage, bedroom count, bathroom count. Now, because I said 3 bedrooms, I'm going to go back in and see if there's anything else. And I'm just going to go, instead of 3 bedrooms, I'm going to click any, and then I'm going to come down here and do a search. And we'll go down the bottom, and now I have 10 properties. So instead of just 7, because there are 3 bedrooms, now I'm looking at any amount of bedrooms, bathrooms that are in that price range. Also, I'm looking for things that have open houses. So there again, down at the very bottom shows you your open house, gives you your bedroom count, bathroom count, your square footage. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. This is a 2-bedroom. This is a 3-bedroom. You can see right there. This one's a 2-bedroom. And you notice that this one looks like it's right on the lake. So let's go ahead and click on this. And these are the pictures. This is probably right around the Lake Rancho Santa Margarita. And it's kind of showing you this condo townhouse. Some of the, looks like the kitchen area, kind of your view. And as you can see, your view has got a pretty close view. It looks like this might be part of the lake area. So you're very close. I'm not going to... the views are not very close up, doesn't give you kind of idea of space, but because there is an open house, and it says so right here, right underneath the picture, open house, Friday, October 26th, from 10:30 to 1:30. And there again, you can click here to put it on your calendar if you want it to remind you to, hey, go take a look at it. It's giving you your price. If you haven't already gotten pre-approved, then you may want to just go ahead and hit here because it looks like it will save you $7,000 in closing costs for your loan, because there's going to be loan costs. And because you're using a Keller Williams agent, you can actually save yourself $7,000 in getting a loan. Anyways, I hope this was very informative for you, and if you have any questions, you can give me a call. I can be reached area code 949-813-9185. If you're using my app, the other place that you can reach me is you come back here, go to your main menu, and come back one more time, and you can always reach me by clicking on the icon down below. I'll show you that. So you want to click on this red area right here. You can click there. You can either call me, you can send me an email, or you can text me and I can get back to you. So it's very quick, very easy. Say for instance, the other thing that you can do is, like, say for instance you like this house. I'm going to click on this one, and I'm going to click on the details. So I've got here now, if I want to save it, I can come down here and I can hit the star and it will save it. And It'll give me all my notifications. It'll tell me when there's a price change, when there's an open house, when it goes off market. Frequency, it will look daily for me. Delivery, it will be emailed to me. So whenever anything goes on with this house, it'll be automatically emailed to me. The other thing, you can edit the name. You can save it. I'm going to go back up here, and the other thing that you can do is if you can share it. Like, say for instance, you went out by yourself, your significant other wasn't with you. You can actually come down here, hit the share button, and then you can send this to somebody else, whether it's your significant other, whether it's your loan officer or your agent, me, and say, hey, I'm really interested in taking a look at this house, especially if there's no open house and you want to get in and take a look at it. That's a really good way. Or you can come down here and hit this button for contacts and get a hold of me that way and let me know, hey, I want to go see that. So hopefully this short little video was helpful, and if I can ever help you, give me a quick call. I can be reached area code 949-813-9185, and I will see you out on the road.